Hello all. Today we are going to solve the today's challenge in LeetCode. Assign cookies. Assume you're an awesome parent and want to give your children some cookies, but you should give each children at most one cookies. Each child I has a greed factor g of I, which is the minimum size of a cookie that each child will be content with, and each cookie j has a size s of j, and if s of j greater than or equal to g of I, we can assign the cookie j to the child and the child I will be content. So your goal is to maximize the number of your content children and output the maximum number. So they have given some example. Let us understand the question more deeper. So like they have given two kind of list, that is greed factor and the size of cookies. So greed factor is denotes the each children greed factor. It also we can also from this we can get that greed factor, number of length of the greed factor list is equal to the number of children, and size of the cookie, each cookie size is being denoted here. So like we have the length of s is 2, so we have two cookies of size 2, sorry, size 1. And over as I said before, greed factor number of the length of greed factor list is equal to the number of children. So we have three children and we have two cookies of size 1. So what we are going to do is we have to feed the children with the cookie. So as the children, as we have a cookie of size 1, we can't feed it with the child having greed factor 2, so greed factor 3. So we cannot do this for him. And if we take the children 2, we cannot feed him also because his greed factor is 2. But we can feed the children 1 because his greed factor is 1. So we can feed only one children, so we will return 1 as answer as 1. And let us take the example 2, and they have given greed factor as 1 comma 2. As I said before, we have two childrens now. We have two childrens, and where the size of cookies, we have three cookies. So we have three cookies, and the greed factor of children's are 1 and 2. We have cookies with the size 1 and 2. Yes, right. So we can feed him also children 1 also children 2 also, because their greed factor matches with the size of the cookies. So we will return 2 as the answer, because only we have two children. If we have another children as 3 and his greed factor is also equal to 3, we can we can feed him also with this cookie. So as we have only two children, we are feeding with the two children. So that's all. And this is the question. This is the problem. How we are going to solve this problem? So what we are going to do is, first we are going to sort both of this list. So what we are going to get is 3, 2, 1, and 1 comma 1. So starting from we are going to compare both the value. So 3 is greater than 1. So we are going to skip to the next element. So after that, 2 is also greater than 1. We are going to skip to it. And this child has one greed factor 1. So we can feed the cookie which has the size of 1. So we are going to return 1 as same like this. So we have three cookies over here and two children, and his greed factor is 2, but the cookie size 3. So we can feed him also. And after that, we will skip to the next, and we will compare both greed factor and size of the cookie. This greed factor is less than the size of the cookie, so we are going to feed him also, and the loop ends because here there is no element. So we are going to return answer as 2. So now we are going to solve this problem. Let's go this first. And so first we are going to sort. We are going to sort in descending order. So we are going to initialize looping variables, and we are going to initialize also the result variable. We are going to start looping till the length of the both list. So j less than, we are going to first check for it if we are going to check if the greed factor is less than or equal to the size of the cookie. We are gonna increment the result variable to 1, and we are also gonna move to the next part. So I'm just incrementing loop variable ij. Else what we are gonna do is this skip the child. Then we are gonna return the result. So I hope I have done everything correct, and let's just run it. So it just got accepted. Let's submit it. Yeah guys, I hope you find this video useful. Thank you.